Stables. Here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kent State's offense will go on the attack first. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A strike downfield. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Perkins. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Let's talk for a second about Kent State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
The Bulls want to move quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's locked. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first out of here.
Touchdown, Buffalo! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throw toward the sidelines, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Man, and that wasn't a miss by much. And listen, as a quarterback, you don't want to miss inside. That's for sure where the danger is. But he leads him just a little bit too far out of bounds. You can tell receiver tries to throttle down, tries to get those feet in, but he couldn't.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got out of trouble and throws. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the shotgun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. Runs through a tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to set up the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
At the 36. And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Oh, what a caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Red pass, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up third down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking for a deep man. Makes a grab for a big play. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium. They're up by 18 over Cal. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Sweet Feet buy a little time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. Plows through the defense. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Crosses to 40, and they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Right down the middle. He's got it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Using his legs, it's Locke. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's complete to the left. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Turning it on! And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field, because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the 1st.
The Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw for it. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He was on target with his 1st kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
And the Golden Flashes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got a man in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The RPO, it's complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to throw on third down. Caught. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Hard running there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bulls are on the move.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's locked. Touchdown Bulls. And the stomping has commenced. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 12 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, he's got some space. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Braun. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. From the gun, running back on the move. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's locked. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a 1st down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hit as he throws. That's caught. It's locked. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's enough for another Bulls.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's locked. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Plucks it out of the air. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. It's complete on the right side. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Handoff to the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Golden Flashes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Cherry. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This all.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out.